Welcome to round 3. Here we are against Flying Men. And let's see what we got. Won the roll. Play first. This hand looks pretty solid. Again, I like to order it in general by the order in which I'll play things, but sometimes I'll just go convert a mana cost of creatures, low to high, and then spells, low to high. This looks pretty solid. Turn 1 Crusader. Let's see what he's got. Tap land, black white. So here, probably just play Jeskai Student. Yep, beat for 1. Got a Death Touch guy. Here, yeah, I think I send with both because I figure this guy, I'll just let it trade with either guy. It's totally fine. Now I could play Wingsteed Rider this turn, but it lets it die to cure an injury, so I'd rather play Wingsteed Rider next turn with Defiant Strike open so I can at least make it 3 toughness. What this forces me to do though is find a plains with this Evolving Wilds this turn, which is kind of annoying, but I draw feet, which is good. Actually, no, you know what? Moto bugged. It didn't bug. It just lagged. And so when I hit F6, it didn't respond. And then I hit F6 again, but it must have been during his turn, so I did an Evolving Wilds. So I hope he blocks so that I could Defiant Strike my guy and eat his guy, but no such luck. So here, I'm not willing to make that play of Wingsteed Rider, naked Wingsteed Rider, because again, I'm willing to make that play sometimes, but it's the only other creature I have in hand, so I have to protect it if I want to get any damage through. So I'll wait a turn. I basically time walked myself with that Evolving Wilds, so here, make the same attack. Now I'll play the Wingsteed Rider. So he's going to start extorting me here, because I can't kill his guy. Now I block, and I could Defiant Strike, but again, I think that's a bad play, because he then has priority to kill me with Freakus Cure. But, okay, he doesn't seem to be playing one. So I go for Chosen by Heliod. This is like me hoping to bait it out, right? Like I'm like, if you got it, show me it, but he doesn't. So I'm like, alright, maybe I just played around it the whole time and for no reason. So I attack again. Doesn't have Kill Shot open, so I figure I should just deal damage. I should just bring it. So I deal 8 damage there, which is pretty good, but you know, he gets to gain 2 back and attack for 3, so he's extorting for 3 every turn, which is pretty rough. Servant of Timor is a strong card. But he's letting me attack back now this turn. I have memories of what this turn is. If I'm playing correctly, I should just attack right now before doing anything. But I decided to Dragon Mantle. Even that's okay. Dragon Mantle, see what I draw. I'm really just trying to hit another land. Good. Play land. Now, there's no point in me doing this, you'll see. But I figure I just want to block so that I slow down his attack on me. But you'll see, you'll see. Bring the attack. So it's not a bad attack. Attack for 9, you know. He'll gain 3. He's got the Kill Shot. I got the God's Willing. It's okay. Oh wait, he had 6 mana, double Kill Shot. My guy's dead. That's a huge problem. That's my only flyer, and I have 3 ways in hand to protect it. And he's got double Kill Shot potentially with 6 mana. Like, it's inexcusable. Like, you really should just always hold, you know, at least 2 of those spells open. I should never tap below 3. So we're in a world of hurt here. Yeah, Merchant is like the worst possible. So now all he has to do is attack with there, but he put me to 2, and then I'm dead when I untap. So I have to try to deal 15 damage to him somehow right now. And I go through the motions just to see like potentially what I could do. And so it looks like I could deal 16 damage if actually, yeah, look at that. Imagine I only God's Willing once last turn and just let the kill shot resolve. And then he merchants me this turn. Look, he doesn't have enough mana for the kill shot this turn. And let's say I save that God's Willing. And so let's, maybe I don't have enough mana to do everything that I just did this turn. But either way, it's 16, but he can block and make it 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, right, no, it's only 12. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 if I had a red. So yeah, whatever. Oh, I'm like trying to hit okay like I'm playing the game. I love it when I do that. Okay. So yeah. And then I die. Okay. So huge misplay. And that's not something that I'm keen to doing. Like when you have protection spells, an important creature, save the mana. Like I was just being worried about being defensive because he kept attacking me, and I would have only blocked 1 damage. Like it was totally irrelevant. So sideboard, you know, the usual suspects: Lightning Strike and Pillar of Light, just to get rid of his guys. I guess I brought in maybe 1 or 2 Hopeful Eidolon just so I can combat some of the extort stuff, but 1 land and nothing really good to do early. It's a mulligan. Now this hand's not very good. I think I keep. Yeah, this hand's awful. Yeah, I immediately Defiant Strike his guy just so I can draw a card because I really want to cast these Wingsteed Riders on time if possible. So yeah, I figure I have no way to protect him really, and I'm without hitting like land, and at that time I'm just taking two. So I'd rather just play it. It's gonna die most likely, and then just play the other one. Hope it sticks. Yeah, if Last Breath resolves, I'm fine. Like 4 life is great, and he's stuck on 2 lands, and I drew another Wingsteed Rider, so it's pretty great. It's like take 2, sure. Now this is great. If he didn't kill my guy right away, he doesn't have Freakish Cure and Debilitating Injury, Sorcerer Speed, so I'm really good to Chosen by Heliod here. Now it's just like kill shot. Maybe, you know, he could play Pillar of Light too. But, I mean, I just cracked him for 5, and I have a 4/6 flyer now, which is pretty great. Yeah, he's paying 2 life. He drew the land, but, you know, he's not killing me very fast, and I'm fine with, you know, just playing another Wingsteed, bashing for 4. And look at this position I'm in now. I mean, I'm attacking him for 6, and I have double Lightning Strike in hand, which is pretty great. Yeah, he tapped out for Phoenix. He's just dead. He looks at my hand and concedes. He basically takes a Lightning Strike. I Lightning Strike him, and turn down to 6 and attack him for lethal. So, Wingsteed Rider showing his merit. Again, and look, 2 Death Touch creatures on the ground, like, and I'd have to burn spells on them. So it makes me think to probably want Scouring Sands. Again, I'll sideboard card here, card there, changes all the time, but on the draw this time, 1 land, not getting there. 1 land, 3 drop. I don't know. It's probably a mulligan, but I keep it. It's got both colors. If I draw a, I have to draw land for it to be good, but at least I can Scouring Sand some guys away. This hand's just awful. I can maybe Dragon Mantle his guy. I draw a land, which is good. Yeah, I can Dragon Mantle his guy. Alright. Alright. Somehow he's already like out of cards in hand, so he must have mulliganed as well. So I figure just run my creature out here. Again, if it dies, it dies. It's just like gonna make my Wingsteed Rider better. But no. Alright, well now I can Dragon Mantle my guy with God Willing back up, which is sweet. God's Willing. So now I think I'm pretty content to... Why would I attack? Huh. Well, I'm pretty convinced that he doesn't have removal. At least I can deal with 2 toughness guys, so making it 3 toughness is fine. He doesn't have any white mana, so I figure he's probably just stuck with something like that. And I do want to scry because I really want to put non-lands on bottom. And next turn I can Scouring Sands to at least get a little 2-for-1 going. So I'm really not worried about taking 3 damage next turn. And so I'm not blocking pretty much anything anyway. I could block to save 1, but this is trading 3-for-1, which is good for me. The Dragon Mantle, again, it might seem fine because I could just play it and draw, but it costs some mana. And I don't have mana like extra, because if I play it and then draw a land, I can only draw Mountain in order to play Scouring Sands, and I really want to play Scouring Sands next turn, so I have to put Dragon Mantle on bottom. He finds his white. Plays Scholar Vatheros, okay. So good, I hit land, but it's gonna cost me. It comes to play tapped. I pretty much have to I think find a white, yeah, even though I have Dragon Mantle. Yeah, I have to play Scouring Sands. Evolving Wilds I do not want as well. If possible, I want untapped lands. Or cantrips. Don't really want Evolving Wilds. And here I don't need to attack because now I can block. And I don't want to trade 3 for 2, but it's really 3 for 3 because... Or 2 for 3, because he'll gain 1 on all these ones. So 2 damage to him, 3 to me is bad, so I just want to stay back. Untap land, perfect. So now we can play Wingsteed Rider with God's Willing open. Which means I can attack. But instead of playing Wingsteed Rider with God's Willing open, yeah, I guess that's what I do. He goes for the last breath. I give it pro white, make it a 3/3. I could have played a Crone Skyguard and left Feet of Resistance open, and it would have been the same. Another Dragon Mantle. I should probably bottom that, but mainly because when I Evolving Wilds the first time, I could have found a red, but Dragon Mantle's not that good when I've been only run 1 red source. But yeah, I could have gone Skyguard, Feet, and then I'd have God's Willing in hand. But now I can't play Wingsteed Rider and have God's Willing open anymore. So I'm less mana efficient. So I guess I kept this on top because I figured it'd be good to put on this Wingsteed Rider. And he has no cards in hand, so his plan is to Scholar Vatheros me twice. So I figure I just gotta race him. And I might as well just bring the beats. So he gets me twice. Now I think I only want to, I guess, attack with both. It's a bit of a greedy attack. Because now he can attack with Child of Night and guarantee gain 2. Yeah, now see, the last breath on my guy is great. Like, if I was at 8 still, that'd be a problem. Or if it was Freaka's Cure, it'd be a real big problem. But that's pretty bad attack. I think I should have held my 3/3 back. and let him stay at 15, but at least I wouldn't have gotten hit for 4 there. So luckily I get bailed out of this with Pillar of Light, takes away the Scholar, which is the toughest. So here I make the right play of leaving the 3/3 back so I at least don't take a hit from the 2/1. And I deal an extra point. Rougheaster Maggot's not scary at all. He's only got a 1/1, and I've got nothing. So he only gains 1, it's just a 3/5 for 5, and I have a bunch of flyers. I can pillar it, but I don't even need to. I mean, I've got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, so I've got Exactsies just by double feeding. So I just feed one guy, feed the other. That's 11. That's game. So that's how we do. Let's go check out. I think we're on to game 3. Unless that was game 3. I have awful memory. Short-term memory loss. It's like I just watched Memento. And it's like I have recurring symptoms. Yeah. Yeah. So we just watched game. No? This looks to be a different game. Or is it? No, this is the same game. Where I Dragon Mantle his guy, Scouring Sands his guys away. Yep. I'm an idiot. Well, we're done here. Alright, round 3 is accomplished. We will be back for the top 4 since we 3-0'd. We're the number 1 seed in the top 4.